Hey, what up? This is Reason on set of the 7th issue of the Blacklight cover. Welcome.
Endurance is about staying relevant. Endurance is about reinventing yourself.
Endurance to me is a feeling. Waking up every single day.
Endurance to me is like it's like the moment between, it's like a second of failure and deciding whether you're gonna go on or not.
I think the evolution behind growing from just being a backpack rapper to be where we are now, I think first of all is growing up. Growing up is inevitable.
Never give it up at all. Man up and stand up. Remember you started a long time ago. When I sit business is difficult at all. And if they got a problem,
when you started out as a backpacker, it was just really about the raps. We were just trying to rap, trying to be down with this hip hop thing. And in time, it ended up being, the reason why people wake up and live. You know what I mean? It started feeding families. It started becoming, a way of life. People wake up and go to 9 to 5s. I wake up and I do this backpack thing that I've been doing since I was 19. It's just gone from something that you do as a hobby to literally what keeps you alive.
Never give it up at all. Man up and stand up. Remember you started a long time ago.
You're right. Every other day there's a rapper coming into the industry, but every other day there's another one that comes out. And I guess you come out because you fail in excellence. You fail in doing the job. You fail in keeping up. Sometimes you lose sight of it. Sometimes you lose yourself. We live in a world where there's about a billion and others, and the most successful individuals or the most memorable individuals were the one that really stuck to themselves. So rather just celebrate it. It's probably like the best story anybody can ever tell.
When I say business is difficult at all, and if they got a problem, let it know. I remember being poor not so long ago, scrubbing on my grandmama floor, counting all the holes that's been there since I was 4, wishing I could eat the chip on my shoulder to make me strong.
Creation excites me. Walking in or starting with nothing and ending up with something is very exciting for me. Walking with no shoots and walking out to the shoots is always going to be exciting for me. Walking onto a stage with no performance and walking out with a great performance. To me, that's the exciting part about it. The excitement around creation really is what drives me.
Fonzo grandmoms and my uncle Raymond had a steady day job, blew it all when it paid off. Worst of all, he got laid off, washed up with no stay soft.
That's been a practice for like the last couple of albums, just trying to get to that point. And it almost feels like we're there. You can never be too sure, but for me, when I listen to this album, I think there's a very good balance in terms of it's just been about finding a good way of using your story to just mirror someone else's, because your story is the only one that you have that's really like your point of departure. Man, I measure my success on international standard, to be honest with you. I personally, for me, I never wanted to be the greatest South African rapper there was. I wanted to be, one of the greatest rappers in the world. So in terms of measuring my success, I think I don't measure it versus others. I measure it based on my journey and where I think I should be and where I need to be and where I want to be. And at this stage, for me, I can personally say safely and confidently and out loud, boldly, and put it out there that while I may be one of the best rappers in South Africa, I still consider myself an upcoming international rapper. Cars are cars, man. Clothes are clothes. They come and go. People been buying them, people been driving them, but not that many people actually get to become global entities. So I'm on a mission to be at least 25th in the world, then to be number 1 in South Africa. I've been number 1 in South Africa. I've been number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right to the back.
Myself some education just so I don't stay starving, cause I remember when they cut the power off. Fridge was empty anyway, so nothing would go off. Living off Primus and cold stoves just to be warm. Fry some chicken feet and use the oil as gravy sauce. Now room services.
We all had ambitions of being very impactful on a global level, and with so much in our hands, it's kind of silly that we're not. it's kind of silly that we're not. All this money that's flying around, all these sales that are happening should be pushing artists to become the biggest artists that we have all around. You know, Welcome to Azania is out now, featuring Swizz Beatz and Sibongile Khumalo. Azania Rapper of the Shoe is out now, dropping with the song. Go get it. We're selling sneakers, we're selling music, we're selling culture, we're selling Africanism, we're selling beauty, and you know what? Man, we're selling dope. Peace.